What's up, Dark Wall Street family? You haven't heard from me in a few days. I just been kind of chilling, getting things squared away in my life, and pretty much doing some resting and decompressing from a lot of things. Um, but I wanted to talk about the American Red Cross. The CEO who makes a $500,000. Apparently, she used to work for Fidelity and AT&T, and she worked in marketing, and she went to school for business. She's not a humanitarian. The monies that go towards so basically less than 10% of your monies go to anything that would help anybody. It goes into quote unquote operation costs. If your money needs to go into operation costs that much, then you probably don't need that money. Like if you're operating that hard, then maybe the money should go somewhere else. She makes a $500,000. You can kind of dissect that however you want to dissect that. I never knew that a non-profit organization would make that much money until um it was probably about 10 years ago. And me and my mom, we talk about everything. We talk about business, and ever since I was a kid, we talk about business. And she was like, yeah, there's really not much of a difference between a nonprofit and a profit company, because as a nonprofit, you just get to set your salary. Okay, my salary is this. You just get to set your number. And then they want to give her kudos, like, well, she's kept that same salary. Oh, I feel so sorry for her. But whatever. So, less than 10% opinions. She sent me this stuff today because I haven't been up on it. I've been trying to decompress because I've been trying to fix things in my own life. I've been trying to decompress, so I haven't been paying a whole lot of attention to what's going on. I just been kind of looking here and looking there or whatever, with you guys and listening to you guys, and shoot, listen to what you guys have to offer me. Apparently, they've been throwing away any food because people want to help, but they're like, okay, well, I know if I just send something, if I send food, if I send this, then it'll get there. I feel like I'm actually doing something, throwing that food away. I'll put the links in the description box. What else? Oh, my cousin. Early this year, he from Saginaw, Michigan. He was saying how his apartment complex caught on fire. They came out and they know. I'm like, what the hell did they come out for? They came out and the people was like, okay, well, we need what that's the point where they should have. Okay, we coming out here to quote unquote help. What was they doing? You coming out? It's a fire, so ain't you coming to help them get some housing? Okay, well, we finna put you up in these hotels. We finna set this up. Da 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 da. They was like, oh, we don't know what to tell y'all, and was like, bye, deuces. I guess that was their marketing, just to show up, and be on camera and say they was somewhere, and that's their marketing. Cause he was on Facebook, he was like, man, they didn't help nobody. Why would you come out there? They shouldn't even showed up. That's weird. And when she brought that opinions, brought that up to me, I was like, dang. And I'm looking at the videos, I'm like, I guess that was y'all marketing. Show up. What the hell you think? What the hell you think people gonna need? Some blankets with the United States wrapped up in the United States, and United States blanket. Then they tell you don't burn the flag, cause we gonna wrap you up in it. We ain't gonna give you no damn. We ain't gonna give you no place to stay or no food or nothing that people send you, but we gonna throw it away. I'm just rambling on. Y'all know how I do. Links in the description box, but I mean, it doesn't surprise me. We know what happened in Haiti. Uh, it wasn't like that. I'll tell you, it wasn't like that back in the day. You used to be able to go down there. They wouldn't, because it was DHS, Department of Human Services at that time, that would help you with rent, but they would help you with everything else, food, clothing. You got all hospital bills and stuff like that. They essentially do nothing, but I don't know. That's it. I don't want to run on with this video. I just wanted you guys to see that. Um, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, why am I even saying anything? Because we won't, I think most of us won't physically ask these people any questions. We won't start calling. We won't go to Congress. We won't go, you know what I'm saying, to our senators. So I don't know. Part of it think I'm just saying something to be saying it, but hell, I guess it need to be said for the most part. But that's it, y'all. Love y'all. Peace.
Councilman Martin.
And thank you, Mayor. As many people know, I'm a native New Orleanian, and I experienced Katrina in 2005. And comparing and contrasting the leadership of both of those hurricanes, which are tragic events, is like night and day. What you and your team have done has been extraordinary. And I do believe that, Mayor, and I've told you this before, and I've said it publicly, that I'm sure it was tough when you lost those previous mayoral races, but I know that the good Lord had a plan for you that we didn't understand back then that we understand today. When we look at your leadership and what you're doing in our city today, and he put you at this point in time in this role for a reason, and great job. We just all need to experience a little bit of patience, because it's going to be a long, long, long process. In Kingwood, probably half of the neighborhood took on water, and we can't get to the people's houses as quickly as we'd all like to. The problem we have is we have the San Antonio guys that are busting their tails right now in our area. But when you fill up a truck and you go to the landfill, it takes you 2 hours from the time you fill up the truck till the time the truck returns to the neighborhood, and it kills us. There are cars parked in streets where the trucks can't get through, and that kills us. So patience is a virtue, and we need to make sure that we all address that. You know, speaking of New Orleans, I got a little ticked off yesterday, so I called the mayor of New Orleans' office. Couldn't get through to him. Left my message, and he never called me back. No one was better to the city of New Orleans than the city of Houston. And to everyone that lives in this city from New Orleans, I ask you, where in the hell is New Orleans? Where are they with their trucks? Where are they with any equipment that we sent over to them in 2005 and we busted our tail for them? Where are they? I find it highly unusual, ironic, depressing as a New Orleanian to watch the city of New Orleans give us not a damn thing. Pardon my ignorance, pardon my French. And it really ticks me off, and that's my hometown, always be part of me, but it really makes me mad because the response from New Orleans has been zero.
Councilman, let me, before you leave, because let me just say this, because the mayor of New Orleans, Mitchell Landrieu, did organize a conference call with 76 other mayors on it on last week, and he did do that. He did initiate that, and that there are a number of supplies that are flowing in from across the country as a result, from Boston to Colorado. I just don't even want to start naming Columbia, South Carolina. I mean, from all over the country.
Yep.
So I do want to give him special credit for organizing those mayors from all over the country, asking for them to contribute supplies, and he said whatever we need that they will provide. So I do. And you didn't have that information.
I appreciate their conference call. I went to school with Mitch Landrieu, and send me your darn trucks, Mitch. I hope you're listening. You know, in regards to the San Antonio folks, they're busting their tail out there. They get to Kingwood around 6 in the morning. They don't leave till it's dark at night. And I can't say enough good things about those folks in San Antonio that are doing a great job. Now, my last rant will be on the Red Cross. Because the Red Cross, if anybody wants to donate to the Red Cross, please call me. I beg you not to send them a penny. They are the most inept, unorganized organization that I've ever experienced. I've been in Kingwood fighting this thing, and we have not seen one person, not a single person from the Red Lost. Yet, every time I turn on the TV, they're receiving multi hundreds of millions of dollars. What are you guys doing with it? How many contractors you're helping us with? So to this day, many days after the hurricane hit, I have not seen a single person in Kingwood or in Clear Lake that's a representative of the Red Cross. You know who opened our shelters? We did. You know who sent water and supplies? We did. People didn't have cots. We got them blankets. We didn't get a darn thing from the Red Cross. So if anybody wants to send them money, don't waste your time, don't waste your money. Send it to other causes. Thank you, Mayor.
Thanks, Councilman Martin. Councilmember Kubash?
Mayor, will you be able to today to address the fuel issue?
You're a murderer, Nino! I've seen you kill too many people, Nino!
Cancel that bitch.